what we've got for you, and I think you just received it, is building off the work we've done in each of the legislative sessions since 2019 of making sure that we continue to make Minnesota the best place in the country to raise a family, the best place to live, best way to start a business. And a lot of those indicators and those measures are still holding true to that. We also know that if we're going to have these public programs, we need to have program integrity in it. And we have been working at that for years to make sure, and to be very clear, any dollar of state money, especially those being used for programs to enhance people's lives, if that goes to the wrong place, is misspent, or in the case of this, criminals are stealing it, we need to do everything possible to prosecute that. And we've done that here. There's nearly 100 people that have been tried and convicted and are serving time in prison right now. We've taken meaningful steps, whether it be through executive orders, strengthening DHS leadership, engaging independent experts and auditors, and expanding investigative and enforcement units to guide stronger prevention. We do this work not to find headlines, because when you're fighting fraud and convicting people, it's in the headlines. But that work needs to go on, and you've seen an acceleration of that because of the work of the people you're going to see behind me. You're going to hear from DHS Commissioner Gandhi, you hear from our Inspector General Clark, and then you'll hear from BCA Superintendent Evans. But I want to make clear at this, the tools that we have and we've made progress on, we've put these things forward to the legislature. The proposal that you have there in the package, many of them, if not all, should be incredibly acceptable to Democrats and Republicans across the board. Many of them have been suggested by both of them. We have suggested them. We were not able to get some of them through the legislature. So this is a bipartisan effort. But we're kind of at a crossroads on the fraud fight. We saw an incredibly damaging continuation of the reckoning and retribution campaign by the Trump administration, a totally illegal and unprecedented in this country's move around Medicaid. And you're going to hear again from the team that's here, can explain what's going on with CMS, with Dr. Oz, and then adding the vice president into this. Even though, and you'll hear from this, Minnesota's Medicaid error rates are about 2.1%, the national average is 6.4%. There's actually no reason, and we're in the middle of working with them, even though we've met, I believe, all of the criteria of an improvement plan in their parlance, I guess. And what they did last night was just another step on that. It is absolutely not serious. It's not meant to fight fraud. How taking health care from 400,000 children, pregnant women, and the elderly, I would ask all of you, did you hear in there what specific steps they were going to take to stop the fraud, or what the specific fraud they were talking about? They're using it as a general term in this, and they're not serious. So we're at a crossroads here in Minnesota. If you like talking about fraud and you think it's an electoral issue for you, that's gone. I'm not running. That's gone. If you're serious about fighting fraud, you can help us work on this package, get this package passed, give the tools necessary to the folks so they can continue to do what we're already seeing, enhanced program integrity that my role was. You saw in Tim O'Malley, who I want to thank again, report that this is something that has plagued governors going back 50 years. Other governors have dealt with fraud. I want to be the last one to deal with it. I want Minnesota's modernization around program delivery to be the strongest. But right now it appears to me that the Trump administration is not serious about that. They're continuing to try and wage this conflict against Minnesota. There's nothing in their plans that works. I continue to hear from the legislature platitudes and mysterious things. Republicans need to be very clear. Do you want to fix it, or you want to talk about it? Because it appears to me right now is that they fear fixing this because it takes away what they think is a political leverage. And that is simply wrong for Minnesotans. I've already told you we're taking accountability. We're seeing the fixes. The results are starting to show themselves. This package is needed. I asked the legislature to do it. Not going to make everybody happy. It shouldn't, because we've been told by outside auditors that there are vulnerabilities in the program. The experts have gone back and said, this package will close those loopholes, and that will move us forward. So we're in a good spot, I think. I'm hopeful that we're getting this out there, but we're also fighting two fronts on this. This Medicaid move, I don't know how to really express just the timing of this, the nature of it, the the sense of retribution. No state has experienced this before. How does taking and punishing children and elderly have anything to do with fighting fraud when that's not where this issue is taking place? It does nothing, and they've given us no way to try and show that all the things they asked us to do, we've already done. They're not even looking at that. So we've got our work cut out for us, but I'm hopeful on this. I'm not just hoping for a better outcome. We've planned for a better